Are you a student wondering how to stand out in a competitive job market? Do you feel that your resume is getting lost in a crowd? Well, personal branding is the secret weapon that you can help yourself with to shine. Welcome to Sanjukta Speaks once again, where we are going to talk about personal branding and your career growth. In order to get started, with this very favorite topic of mine, I often get questioned about that how can students build their own brand? I would really like to draw your attention to the brands that you love, like Nike, like Apple, like Google. Each one of them have a very strong identity and a reputation and a very unique value as well. Now imagine yourself as a brand. What do people say about you when you are not present in the room? That's your personal brand, period. How do people talk about you in your absence? That is the place where you start from. And when I say this, I truly mean that there are 5 very powerful ways you can build your personal brand as a student and make yourself absolutely irresistible to your employers. For sure, you know, higher skills. Again and again, I have been told by employers when I'm trying to connect them with students that they would like to hear them say stories. They would like to hear why they are unique as a candidate, what kind of personality you portray in front of them. That is what they want to see. Your degree is important. Your diploma is important. Of course, they are important. Your academic documents are very important, but your personal brand is what makes you stand out. That is a given because the job market right now is so competitive. Recruiters receive, for an entry level work as fresh grads, I'm saying, they receive resumes in thousands. If a job posting is easy to apply, it truly means that 2 to 3,000 others are looking at it and are finding it easy. So naturally, you need to have something that is going to make them notice you. So by strategically shaping your personal brand, you gain credibility, you gain visibility. You also start building your network because now you know that you need to talk about who you are and be recognized for that. You need to put in an effort in order to brand yourself. Attract, opportunities even before you apply. Start reading up job postings and see what the requirement, and then start showing up in people's attention, not only as a student, but as somebody who is a little different, is a leader, and can add value to their team. So, again, the ways that you can start looking at your branding would be asking yourself, what are you good at? What are your passions? And what are the skills that sets you apart from the others? Once you start focusing on these questions, you will see that you are getting your answers. Know that it is important in today's market to think beyond the grades. If you are somebody who is creative, if you are somebody who is a problem solver, or if you are a leader, like your persona carries traits of leadership, think about it. How you can talk about it, how you can showcase all of this. Because once you know that, once you've figured it out, you will be able to create a personal, brand statement. Like, I help businesses to grow through digital marketing. I can help in business growth through marketing strategies. Or I am passionate about using AI for sustainable solutions. What it really means is finding your niche and then working on it. And make sure your LinkedIn and your social media platforms are all in sync. LinkedIn is, of course, your digital resume and your networking portal. Just creating a, a profile is not enough. For, for sure, you need to revisit it again and again and use it. Your profile picture, your headline, and your summary reflects your brand. Post thought leadership content related to the industry that you want to belong to. And start engaging with industry professionals and gain some insight by visiting their pages, seeing what they are speaking about, researching on it, learning how to hold conversations, how to leave a meaningful comment. And that is your starting point to building your brand on LinkedIn. Building an online portfolio is also another way, but just a portfolio is not enough. You need to showcase what projects you've done, if you've done any important assignment, if you have done any presentation. Put it all into your e-portfolio. It really, really matters, because if you are able to convince somebody that you have a mind that can think out of the box, it will attract attention. Like starting a blog or even a small little personal website where you share your insights and your expertise. I mean, if you're truly thinking that you need to build a brand, you need to invest your time in that, because you are leaving your learned theoretical arena of theoretical knowledge to something that is now going to be the space where you're going to carry it out. So remember, you have to invest in that. You need to start looking at how you're going to network with a purpose, because 80% of jobs are landed through networking, not just applying online. And again, here, I would love to share a little bit of personal story, that every job that I have worked in ever since I came to Canada is not because I went to the website and applied. I actually approached people, and I meaningfully networked. And it is because somebody told somebody that there is a requirement, there is an opening, ask her to apply. That is exactly how I landed up with my work here at Humber Polytechnic. So I want to tell you, and I want to assure you that yes, go to career fairs, go to webinars, go to industry events, and empower yourself to talk, to go make a handshake, and to give your elevator pitch. But also remember that your networking needs to be purposeful. Don't ever undermine the 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 power behind connecting with your college alumni, your university alumni, your professors, your placement employers, or even the industry leaders, who you've connected with on LinkedIn. I personally have always felt that it is networking that can take you to the next level. So please know that networking is about building relationships and not asking for a job for sure. So focus on it. Revisit what is it that you want to gain from your network? What is it that you need to do in order to come across as somebody who can be helpful? And that is exactly when you start sowing the seeds for your personal branding, because once you become aware, you will know what kind of internships you want to do, what kind of part-time jobs you want to do, what kind of volunteering you would like to engage in. All of this start building your credibility, and it helps you to gain the real world experience. That is again in turn reflecting on your branding, who you are. So these side engagements definitely show your initiative, and it also shows that you are able to do something independently, even if it is an unpaid experience, even if you gain something that is going to be valuable. It teaches you so much that there's no end to even my talking about. I should make another video another day about volunteering, and its impact, but I do want to tell you that these are the places where your branding starts, because once you decide that I want to uh, be somebody who is like this, there is a clear mind uh, shift. There's a shift in the mindset. You start owning your story then. You don't have 10 years of experience. Please know this in order to build a brand or build your personal story. What you really need is to be aware, be focused, and start building your story. Because every challenge you face, every lesson you learn, and every experience you gain becomes part of your journey. So instead of just saying that I'm a student and I want to be a marketing strategist in the future because I have a passion for branding, you need to say that I am somebody. I I have a passion for branding and storytelling, and my journey starts now, because it's your own narrative that becomes your branding. And if you ask me, I will say confidence is the key. Just start. Don't worry. everybody who has branded themselves as somebody started by just sowing a seed. So please know that as you transition from your academia to the sector that you want to see yourself in, revisit your passions, revisit your own self, and create those words, create those, those narratives that you would like to talk about. That is how your personal branding starts. It's your turn now. And when I say your turn, I truly mean that if you have thoughts about this, please drop a comment and we can take it up as a conversation. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on career growth and for other interesting topics. So definitely, before I close, I would love to say that your career starts right now. The earlier you start building your brand, the easier your transition is going to be. The easier your transition into employability is going to be. And please remember that you are the best investment for yourself. Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting you again in my next video.